Tim, thank you for joining us this evening. We appreciate your time. Since we last spoke about the under-23s, when they are one game away from winning the league, they have become champions of their league. First of all, how proud are you of them?
Yeah, immensely proud, mate. I think there's been a lot of hard work that's gone into that this season, both from the players, from the staff. MJ and Jack have been fantastic at doing what they're doing. And it was a bit of a long time coming. They had some results they probably didn't expect or didn't want. They had some very good results. But to actually get that over the line, the manner in which they won, an 87th minute, winner header against Hensford Town, probably just topped off what was a great year for them. But fair play to the players, to the staff, for sticking together and getting the job done. They thoroughly deserve it.
The under-19s also won their league last week, and more importantly, they reached a cup final as well. More success for the academy. How happy are you for them as well?
Yeah, again, chuffed. Our 19s programme this year has gone from strength to strength. It's always had some really good players in and amongst it. I think this year we've just come together with a real identity, and we've gone and done things that probably we wouldn't have expected to at the start of the season. The league win's great. It's really established ourselves as one of the flagship academies in the local area in terms of non-league football. The cup win's even better, and the cup final is even better because that places us really on a national scale in terms of the National Youth Alliance. And we're looking forward to that on the 7th of May at St George's Park, 5:30 kickoff. It's actually quite local for us, but we're really looking forward to that.
It just seems like an abundance of good news for the academy. Obviously, Lucas Brown made a few appearances for the first team in the Birmingham Senior Cup, and Charlie Edge signed first team papers just weeks after that title win with the 23s, as well as a dual registration with Boldmere. It's great for the fans to see players come through to the first team, but how does it make you feel seeing them progress from your hands in the academy to the first team?
When I took this job, one of the whole focal points was to have an advocate in and around the first team for these young players who knew them personally. And that's the whole point of me doing this dual role of academy manager and first team coach, in order to bridge that gap and ensure that happens. Look, ultimately, it's the players' hard work, dedication, commitment that gets them to this point, and I'm sure we'll have many more to come. It's not going to happen overnight. We're not going to produce a National League first team player tomorrow who's going to go get 30 appearances next year. But all we can do is offer people the chance. All we can do is put people in that environment, both in and around the first team in training and on game day, whether that's Birmingham Senior Cup, whether that is, National League Cup, whether that's the bench for the National League. All we can do is put people in and around that environment. I think with Charlie, it's great as well to be able to put him on a dual reg and send him out on loan to get valuable non-league men's experience, but then also keep him in the comfort and the safety of this football club where he's worked hard to get to where he's got to. So, yeah, very proud. But it's definitely part of a bigger plan.
And finally, we released a post on social media regarding trials for Tamworth Academy recently. Would you like to elaborate and explain a bit more about what the trials entail?
Yeah, so this year our academy's gone through a really exciting time, a bit of a restructure. What we had previously was great, but we just want to build on it. We want to get better. And as a result of that, we've put in some different phases and some new phase leads and some academy management structure, which again, we'll release more information about in the coming days. But actually, those trials now signify the start of that restructure. And we are really proud of our academy, from pre-academy and the great work that Connor does right the way through to under-23s, boys and girls. We're really proud of the academy. And so the trial information has been posted. There's some Google forms which are available on social media to fill in. Those will go to the phase leads and then eventually to the coaches. If you want to be part of the journey, you want to be part of the vision of this football club and the academy, please join in. Please sign up, and we'd love to have you as part of the family. It's a really exciting time for us, and I cannot stress how actually right the way from under sevens, right the way through, that's where the magic starts, and that's where people's involvement can start on this journey.
Tim, thank you for joining us this evening. Good luck for the rest of the season and for the cup final of the 19s.
Thank you very much.